Hi guys, and in today's lesson I'm going to show you how to storyboard, and we're going to storyboard that advert that we had, the Louis Vuitton advert that we had last lesson. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to create a storyboard using different camera shots and camera movement. Okay, so let's go. So the first shot that we had was walking into the school. Okay, walking into the school, and that was a close-up. Okay, a close-up of the legs to start with. Okay, close-up of the legs. Okay, and so we could have, and it was showing obviously the Louis Vuitton clothes to start with. Okay, so it was just a close-up of the legs. Within that you can see the socks and the shoes. Okay, like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it's just there to visualize what you're going to do. Okay, now what we do in storyboards as well is we show where things are going to go. So if the camera is going to go upwards, okay, and it was going to go upwards to reveal more, you can put an arrow there to tell the audience that it's going to go upwards. Okay, so we got close-up of the Louis Vuitton trousers there. Okay, and as we go forward, as we go up and we tilt up, we get to see more. Obviously, if something's outside of the shot, you still can help you with your drawing there, so you can actually draw as if the guy's going to have maybe the Louis Vuitton belt on there, and like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, it's just so that they know roughly what is going on. And we can say the direction is going to go, or the camera is going to go along from here because he's walking along. Okay, so the direction is going to go along, so it's a mid shot. Okay, and the camera is panning. Okay, panning along. The next shot we were going to have was a close-up, again showing different sides of the different things within the clothes that he's wearing. So you have a close-up of the bag, although this doesn't look like a bag really, the Louis Vuitton bag, but again it's just to show where things are going to go in the actual visuals. Okay, so you've got that close up there of his hands in the bag, so you can take your time more. And then we're going to have a reaction, okay, with a close up of the person's, of one of the kids' faces. In shock at what he's seeing, with the fact that he's seeing all these, you know, this teacher with all the Louis Vuitton. And you can also have other people in the background there who are also in shock, but they could be a little bit more blurred. And then what we had was, just to confirm, we could have it from the back here. So now we're starting to see the guy a little bit more clear. Maybe that's a bit of a longer shot, but from the back as he walks almost like a tracking shot. Or in between a long shot and a mid shot, you could say, as he walks through. In this shot, what's significant is you can see the people looking at him. You could have some lockers in the background, whatever's in the mise-en-scène in the background, okay, to establish it's a school 100%. So he tracks all the way into a door. And within that, you could actually just put a cross to show exactly where the shot's going to go. So he's going to walk all the way to that door, okay, and then you have a close-up of the door, maybe the door handle, so it's clearly the door that's being opened. You guys can have time to make sure that it's a little bit better. I just want to do this quickly for you. Close up of door handle. So that's the first part there. So if we look at it to start with, okay, that's the first shot. It's going to be a close-up of the man's legs looking upwards. Obviously, again, that's not to demonstrate power in many ways, to show power. So you can say worm's eye view, worm's eye view. Then we have a mid shot, okay, again, but not revealing the man's face again, because we're creating an enigma through not showing the man's face. And then it pans, and then we have so it pans as he's walking. We have a close-up further of all of the stuff that he's got, so a close-up of his bag. Might even have another, might just do exactly the same shot, match that shot with a close-up of his watch, you know. Then there's a close-up of or a mid shot, actually, mid shot and a close-up, so you can do two different shots. So first you can do a shot of a mid shot of all of them, and then a close-up of maybe each of them in amazement of what they've just seen. Then there's a tracking shot, okay, so then we go to a long shot of the man from behind, okay, again from behind, and then the tracking shot shows him going towards the door, a close-up of the door handle, okay, and that is it for part one. In the next shot we could finally have a shot of the guy's face as he's gone actually into the building. Close up of the guy's face as he enters the building. Again, still with enough enigma being created so that we can't see enough of his face, okay, but we can see that he's looking, okay, and then we can see like a bird's eye view of, you know, people and their desks, again looking at him, bird's eye view but a long shot, and we can see centrally from the composition that there's going to be somewhere for him to sit there. Bird's eye view again, and then as he approaches his seat, like a powerful worm's eye view shot with all of his Louis Vuitton gear, but it shows him in a powerful way. Worm's eye view. He sits down in his seat. Sits down in his seat. Because he's wearing Louis Vuitton, it's all chilled. So he might have his leg up. Just relaxing. You know, mid to long shot. Could even have a zoom there to show that. And then we had it so a kid through. We'll leave that off for now because I just want to show you how to do it. So he stands up again, goes to the board, and he writes down internet safety tips. Forgot how to spell. Tips. And here's the ones. And then Louis Vuitton. No, I don't even know how to spell that. Comes at the bottom. Comes at the bottom. There you go. That is an example of how to do a quick storyboard using the different camera shots and camera angles and adding camera movement. We're going to look at that in more detail. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a better one and I'm going to show you that. So I've spent more time. I only wanted to do a quick one. That took me 10 minutes. A quick one. And I'm going to do one more detailed. So if we look at it there. Yep. It's a visualization that'll be enough for the camera people to know exactly what to do.